What's good, what's popping, and welcome to Pitstop. My name is Pamela Mtanga and I am your host. Now this is a show where we get to go on a test drive with your favorite musician, artist, designer, creative, entrepreneur, or any person of interest really. But the question is, what is my ride for the day? This is the Omoda C9. Now, I'm not a petrol head, but I can give you a lowdown on this car. So here are my top 5 standout features on the Omoda C9. Number 1, the Cross Coupe silhouette. With its sleek design and SUV power, I'd like to see the Omoda C9 as the Hannah Montana of cars, with a perfect blend of sport and utility. Number 2, clutter-free interior. I don't know about you, but I love an interior that's so sleek, clutter-free, but also built for modern comfort. It even has a compartment for your handbag. Now that I was completely sold. Number 3, boot space. With a massive 660 liters of boot space, I can easily load up all 10 of my fashion outfits and head out to the streets and shoot. And for you, wherever the adventure leads you. Number 4, the panoramic sunroof. There's something about looking up and seeing the sky with light beaming through, filling up every seat, giving you incredible uninterrupted views. Number 5, the infotainment system. The infotainment system comes with built-in Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for seamless connection. So whoever's got the aux, you have no excuse. Altogether, I think the Omoda C9 is great value for money, especially for all these features. It is stylish, it is spacious, and it is designed to elevate every drive. Now that we're safely on our way, it's time for us to fetch our passenger princess for the day. Now, she is straight from the Northwest, a lady who's grown up in the industry. We've watched her become a presenter, an actress, a multifaceted human being because she became a musician as well, an entrepreneur, and now she is a household name with over 14 years in the industry. Do you have an inkling as to who she is? If you don't, it's time for you to meet her. My guest for the day is none other than Boity! So you passed the vibe check. You passed the vibe check. You passed it. Did I pass it? Let's go. It'll never decline. Look at that belt on my waist when I whine. Take a break on me in the bed. We decided got a sissy boy deal. I would never That's decline. So weird. Welcome, Boity.
Thank you.
To Pitstop. We are so happy to have you on the show.
I'm excited.
Right. We're going to talk about a number of things, and I want to start with fame. Because you've been in the game for about 14 years now.
I know, 14. It's actually crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah, it makes me feel,
Have you ever bumped into someone, they're like, oh, I'm your biggest fan, they start crying, and just like,
yes,
it's just me, I'm a normal person.
Has definitely happened a couple of times, and I'm always just like, that's deep. The only person I've ever seen and cried was Beyonce.
Yeah, but that's the thing, what if...
But I didn't even meet her. Like, I just saw on stage and I was like...
You were just like, cry.
Ugly cry.
But that's the thing, Boity, like, it also just speaks to your talent, the work you've done, your impact, and how influential you are in somebody else's life. Because it could be one of those things where I'm just like, I found Boity at a time where I didn't believe in myself, or I found your music where at a time where I really needed it, or it could be that.
Fair enough, and I get that, and I truly appreciate it, and I don't know, it makes a huge difference.
Yes,
and
yeah.
As much as people think that I'm inspiring them, they, like, honestly, their love keeps me going as well.
Oh, that is beautiful.
That goes such a long way. Like, in the moments, like, we're all human. We all have moments where you're just like, is this even still worth it? Like, this is exhausting. And then you just remember that there are people who see you as their source of some form of light, some form of inspiration, and I think that also just motivates and inspires me to, like, keep going.
Keep going.
Because I want to keep giving them that, because that's what I get in return from them seeing that light in me. So,
yes, and also the idea is that Boity has it all figured out, you know?
Yo.
And you get to a point where you're just like, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Furthest
Someone,
thing from the
right?
truth.
but someone seeing you doing it is like, okay. Let's go at it.
Yeah, and I think that's also another thing that makes you feel like, okay, maybe it's not as bad as I think it is, because then you're thinking, what are other people seeing that maybe I'm not appreciating enough? Hence, I'm saying I'm so grateful, because it's the people who support me that keep me going, because whatever it is that they're seeing in moments where I don't see it, they become the reminder that something is there. Even if you have the days where you're just like, I don't feel like this makes any sense anymore. They're the source of reminder that says, it's okay, you're good, what you're doing, you're correct, you're still on the path.
But now let's get into it, because I just wanted to get into your thinking, the kind of person that you are when it comes to your fame. But yeah, you started out as a presenter.
Yes.
And I even went and dug deeper. You're even on a Wimpy ad.
Delicious burger, 2 slices of cheese and chips. We call it the Cheesinator.
But will it terminate my hunger?
That's how you
That's where it
actually
all
started out.
Yes.
That's actually how you started out.
Yeah, that was the weirdest thing, because I didn't know that adverts could make people like famous, but like, I mean, I guess.
It's like well, what happened with the ad? Did people see it and they are like, we want that girl. We think she's dope.
Yeah, like something. It felt like, in that day and age, obviously there was no such word as viral.
Yes, 100%.
But then it felt like it was an ad that just went viral on TV, though, which was so strange. Was like, what? Because I didn't expect anyone to even notice the ad, and it took me so long to see the ad on TV. Actually, like people kept on being like, "Aren't you the girl in the Wimpy?" I'm like,
ad?
why is everyone seeing the ad except me? Like, I have not seen the ad. Like, can someone record it for me? And then eventually I saw it on TV, and I was like, oh, that was cute. I mean, I had to keep on watching it on YouTube.
Really? And that's where things kicked off, and then you got into Crib Notes.
Yes.
I remember you on Crib Notes with the swoosh.
With my swoosh, and sometimes with the, even with the wimpy hair, I had that.
It's so cool when you see a star have their signature style and everyone starts doing it.
Yes.
I feel like it was one of those for you, hey?
I mean, to a certain extent. I mean, I know I copied one of those styles from Rihanna.
Yes.
Rihanna, and then, I don't know, people started calling it the Boity.
Yes, that's what
the
I'm
Boity
saying.
Pixie.
Like, it became yours.
It's so weird, and I was just like, I'll take it. Shit, I'll take it. And it's very interesting. Even the name Boity, like.
How did that come about? Is it during the same era?
No, Boity was never meant to be, because that name came about before I was even in the industry.
Okay.
I was trying to join Twitter.
Okay.
So I needed a handle.
100%.
So from Facebook, it was just your full name.
Yeah.
And then the name that I wanted to use, Boity Thulo, was already
taken.
Yeah, it was already taken. So I was like, okay, what am I going to do, and how am I going to figure this out where I make this a name where there's an at, because I don't want to do Boity Thulo 1, Boity Thulo 2, Boity Thulo 3, 4, 5, whatever.
Also, you knew you were going to be a star. So
I didn't.
You know, I
did not.
That's the universe.
I promise you. I promise you.
Knew.
And then in varsity, I was called Booty. I don't know why.
Why is that?
Because you say like my bum was. It was a little joke name where they'd call me Booty, because my name is Baby. Like, that's what everyone calls me. It's either Boity Thulo or Baby, but most of my friends would call me Booty, because they'd be like, you know, I've got like this cute little booty.
Okay.
But then I was like, I can't be at Booty. That's gonna be very suggestive and very weird.
100%.
Then I was like, at Boity. Then I just created the name because I just wanted to create a handle. That's
and
it.
like, there's so many Boities now, and it's so
I
crazy
promise
how
you.
it just came.
Because now it's not
a handle.
Yes, that's it. It was not because I was creating a star name or whatever. It was literally me trying to find the correct handle. And then I just created that name. And yeah, that's the story of how Boity came about. And it just stuck, I guess.
It stuck. And now it's a household
And now everyone's
name.
Boity Thulo. Everyone who's Boity Thulo is Boity.
Yes.
As opposed to what every Boity Thulo is, which is Tumi.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
So-
But now you're on Crib Notes. Let's talk about Crib Notes.
Yeah.
And it's your first presenting gig.
Yes.
And were you coached on set? But you're also naturally talkative.
Yeah.
And you're well-spoken. So did it come easy for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think because of the team that I was working with, it made it kind of easy. And, you know, I'd also tried like a little presenting stint. It was literally like for probably 3 hours on Soweto TV, I think. I think it was Soweto TV back then. Like, I was still in varsity at the time. And I tried this little stint where I don't know who asked me to do a little thing on Soweto TV. But that was about the only experience I had with presenting. And then, with Crib Notes was like, this was cool. It was so cool and it was fun, and it was also like I was learning a lot on the show as well, because it's a very informative show. And I just enjoyed it, and I think I was working with the right people that made me feel very comfortable.
100%.
So yeah, it just made the whole process easier.
And was it there that you realized that I could actually do this? I could actually do this. I am a presenter. Or it was just like, oh, just another opportunity. It seemed great, but okay, bye.
I think so. I think it started to stick, where I was like, this feels like something that I am capable of doing. And, you know, more opportunities just started coming about, and all of a sudden, I was deemed as a presenter, and I was like, okay, cool, we're doing this thing. We're being TV presenters, and that was never a part of my journey. It's never what I had planned. But again, like I said, the universe will place you where you need to be, regardless of how prepared you feel you are or not.
Yes, how prepared you feel you are. And you went on to do Club 808. You just became a household name in South African entertainment.
Here's what you can expect on Club 808 this week.
This is Club 808, where the hits live.
But down at the Vito and bow down to Casper.
Today we're saying goodbye to a good friend of mine, my co-host, the beautiful, the sexy.
Thank you.
Yes.
And there was your acting as well. You started acting for 4 years.
Okay.
Listen here, if Denton wanted to hurt me, he would have done that long time ago. You were there, we're cool now.
Trust me, you're not cool.
Whoa, jokes. Let me go, man. That was the thing that I had always wanted to, that I always dreamt of doing. That's what I even wanted to study in university. Like, I wanted to study acting, but the university I went to obviously didn't have that faculty as yet. It wasn't available at the time. And so I studied what I had to, like my second option.
You know, what did you study?
I ended up doing a double major in psychology and criminology to become a serial killer profiler. That's literally what I studied to become.
You're a daredevil.
To a certain extent, yeah.
So would you go to prison and interrogate a criminal that killed 20 people?
How it would actually work, when you're a profiler, it's you find the serial killer. So I would be going through various bodies, and then you examine the bodies and how the serial killer killed the bodies, or like, you know, you pick up certain ways in which
She's a dangerous woman.
I'm just saying. I'm just kidding.
Ay.
I promise you, it was like, for me, I found it so thrilling and so exciting and so like, it's something that, I mean, obviously I won't be able to do it now. It's like, it's too late. For me, when I was doing it at the time, I was just like, I cannot wait, and I feel like I'm going to be one of the only few women doing this, because I did the research, and you know, in South Africa, I think there was only like, what, 1 or 2 female serial profile killers. So.
Yes.
Not profile killers, serial killer profilers. Profile killers.
Would you ever go back to acting? Because you haven't been on our screens in a while. Would you?
I know. I would go back if there was like a, and there have been like opportunities that have come about. But I think my stepping into music kind of also awoken something in me that I didn't know was there. That I felt like, I think this is where I truly belong.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So
I think you making music came as such a shock and a surprise to us, but we were also pleasantly surprised, and that's why I played Bakai, because it was just like so powerful. We can hear your husky voice, but also you sound girly. It's stunning, it's beautiful, and it's so powerful, you know? Tell me about your musical journey and the day you woke up and said, I'm actually going to record the song. I'm going to write, I'm going to record the song, and I'm going to put it out, and I am going to become a rapper.
Well, obviously the first song that I put out was that with
Yeah,
Nasty
was
C.
that? Yes, that's one.
Was that?
Yes.
Yeah, but I came when I had the.
When you felt like.
When I was like, you know what? I'm in it. Now I'm in it. Now I'm here. I'm doing it.
Was actually.
Yeah, was the first
How
one.
can I forget?
Yes, that was the first.
But also, that's the power of like being the star that you are, because you were able on your first song
to take
get
it all the way.
Nasty C, number 1, number 2, you were so confident.
It took a while because you know
Really?
Nasty and I have like I think a few other songs that we did prior to us that.
Really?
Yes, where I was like, nah, we're not releasing this because I was just like I needed to make sure that it makes sense for me to come out with something that's strong and powerful because the question was going to be, Boity, what are you doing? What are you doing? And you know, the music industry, especially the hip hop space, is very unforgiving.
True.
Like, it's either you get it right or you get it completely wrong and you get thrown out. And I was running such a huge risk because it's not like my career was like plummeting. There was nothing happening. I was on Club 808, everything was going well. And then so people were confused, like, there was no need for you to do music. And it's true, there was no need for me to do the pivot that I did.
Yeah.
But the timing made sense for me and again, it's when the universe says do it, it will secure you and it'll make sure that it leads you where you need to be. And then we dropped What's That? And you know, and always, forever and always, Nasty is always the person that I thank first because he's the one that was like, I think you should do this rapping thing. And I was like, you're out of your damn mind. Yeah, he was like, yo, bro, I think you can actually do this. And I was like, no,
Yeah,
are you
I
mad?
think the right people around you to encourage you
Yeah.
to go into the spaces you're
Absolutely.
afraid of and they can see it.
And if anything, like if Nasty says it, I was like, well, if Nasty says it, then surely you're hearing the right thing, brother.
Yeah. You took a 5-year break with all that fire and that power and that voice that you had inside of you. Like, why the break for 5 years?
Well, the break was, there came a point where it stopped feeling like a gift and it started feeling like a burden. And so I am also a person that I listen to myself, I listen to my spirit, I listen to, you know, I won't force to do something just because
That's what I'm expecting.
it's what
to
it's
do,
just because it's an expectation or I'm trying to keep up with whatever. I was like, if mentally I am not I'm not here, and especially with music requires your being. It requires you to be on it, you know, to be on your A game to a certain extent, you know, because doing something when your spirit is not in it anymore, people will hear it. And you'll start putting out music for the sake of putting out music, and that is not how you do it. Because people will hear it, people will feel it. And so, yeah, because I was in that state of mind, I was just like, I ain't doing this. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna take a break and I'll return when I need to. Because I didn't leave when it was bad. I left at my peak.
Yes, yeah.
Everything was going well. The music was doing really well. I was performing left, right, and center, etc. But you know, there were other things behind the scenes that were just not aligning with me feeling at my best to be back in a booth and to continue. So I decided to take a break, and I was like, I'm going to respect the space of where I'm at. And I feel like if the universe, if God is saying, this is not the gift we gave you, then I'll wait to return to the gift where it feels like God is in it. Because if it doesn't feel like he's in it anymore, then it means that's not what he gave me. So I don't want to put out something that does not have him in it anymore, you know? So, and I knew that if I had the same faith that got me into that space, into the music, and the one that elevated me, that same faith will bring me back to it when it's time for me to come back. And yeah, now that I've returned,
Exactly what happened.
yeah, now we're back.
New project.
A new project, and it sounds so good, and it's cute.
We want to hear
and it's
it.
giving.
So we're gonna play it.
We should play it.
So guys, there's this thing where artists don't actually want to hear their own music.
Yeah.
So I asked Boity, how do you feel? She's like, I love my shit.
And everyone knows this.
And also, you found Roiii.
I know,
Roiii is
right?
such an incredible
He is
talent.
brilliant.
I don't believe it.
So young.
Right?
Back when I was insecure,
I mean more than that.
these ones didn't give me a chance.
No, it's more than
Yo, this song is too much.
one of them a Mercedes Benz.
I'm not one
That's
of them.
actually got me.
No, really,
What got me to like Omoda.
Really? That's your motor track.
Ivelevele ke fuck Iti kata ka ke hopscotch Ke maftown ka crop top Ke bale ka silibale Ke tawa rapper ka limela Ka di contract ka di versatile Ka di top scorer le baka baka But baby mataka Back when I was insecure,
Hey, I mean more than that. These ones didn't give me a chance.
No, it's more than that.
I got 2 on the motor trucks.
One of them a Mercedes.
I'ma turn it down. Babe,
when I was
this,
insecure.
when I heard
So
this, I was
good.
like, are you mad?
Right?
Are you mad? But
You
also,
mad.
it also speaks to the fact that when you went away, you were peaking. So coming back, you're so peaking. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta keep it going.
You gotta keep it going.
Ain't dropped a bad verse since I
man.
entered the game, okay?
We have a segment on the show, we call it One Shot. This is a segment where you get to sing, rap, or just perform in the car with the mic popping out and all, a song that you cannot mess up. You know it word for word. If there was a gun to your head, you'd have one shot to perform it. Are you ready?
I love that.
Ah, this is a good one. This is a good one. Let's go, Boity. It's a good one.
I don't remember the words.
I need the attitude. Let's go.
I hope I know the words. What if it's been so long? Oh my god. Hey, let's go.
I'm not Jasmine, I am Aladdin.
There's your mic.
These bumps is bragging. See me in them new thin bumps is gagging. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Like a dungeon dragon. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Look at my show footage. I'm spazzing. So fuck I look like it. Go to a has-been.
Hey.
Yeah, I get it. Has-been.
Let's go.
Bring it up. Black screen.
Okay.
Plasma. Hey Nikki, asthma. I got the pumps, it ain't got medicine. I got bars, citizen. I'm a bad bitch, I'm a cunt. And I'll kick that hoe, punt. Force trauma, blunt. You play the back, bitch, I'm in the front. You need a job, this ain't cutting it. Nicki Minaj is who you ain't fucking with.
I want to talk about your business ventures. I think because you've solidified yourself as a businesswoman. You know, you have BT Signature.
Yes.
BT Signature. You had the partnerships.
perfume,
The perfumes. You had the hair care line. And what else? What else?
I've also ventured into weight loss products, which is
Okay.
really cool. Yeah,
And then
those
the
are kind
Happy
of-
Pay.
Oh yeah, of course, Happy Pay. That's also a really cool venture that we're all a part of. That's really exciting. A buy now, pay later kind of thing. That's been exciting as well. To kind of like, that's been like a form of an investment.
Yes,
More than anything, as
100%.
opposed to it being like something that I've started from scratch.
100%.
But yeah, I think I was telling someone the other day, I was like, I've gotten starting from scratch fatigue. Because I've done so many things where I'm like, let's do it from scratch, do it myself. That thing, that journey, that route is really like, it can get a bit taxing.
You know what? Had I wouldn't understand the intensity of the conversation that we're having had I not gone through what I went through in the past month with my business. So you have to be a business owner to
exactly to
understand.
get it. Because it's easy to talk about stuff from like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, like
from
Boity's
from
thing,
from your
whatever.
couch,
Oh, sweetie.
from your couch to be like, you know, you failed. You should have done this. You should have done that. It's like,
Exactly.
oh my darling.
Oh, sweetie.
I
You have to
need-
be on the
I
other
need-
side to understand.
I need you to start something from scratch.
and
Get
it
it?
can be as simple as selling maguinya.
Anything from scratch, and getting people to buy it, and then
And buy
seeing
into
and,
it.
and buy into it, and seeing that entire process. It's not some magic trick where you just like, it's happened now. Those things took like years to get them from being something in the mind
Yeah.
to then seeing them in a bricks and mortar space, to seeing them in clicks, to seeing them in Edgar's, to that whole journey, you can't take that for granted. And you know, for people to laugh and be like, it failed, it's like, I did not fail. My products were in clicks and Edgar's. Are you mad? That's crazy.
Yes, that's insane.
And yeah, it just so happens that, just work with people that you trust, and work with your due diligence is so crucial, and allowing people too much freedom to handle a lot.
just because
a lot
you
more,
give
just because
yourself
less credit because I haven't been in business for long. I know being an artist, I know being a media entrepreneur, but just because I trust you guys to handle it, and you've been in business longer, I trust you guys.
That's exactly what it is, and that's how I thought of it. Absolutely,
most people do that.
Absolutely, that's why I'm saying it was not a fail. It was like the biggest lesson because I was like, oh, you got to pull your socks up and stop thinking that you don't have what it takes.
100%.
And stop assuming that you can't learn on the job because you can. And that's the best way to learn, actually. And yeah, it's good. What happened needed to happen, and the backlash, it's okay. It didn't make me feel any other way because I was just like, I knew what took place. I knew why it had to happen, and I knew why it happened for me and not to me. So when people were talking, I was just like, it's okay, dude. Like, I'm not disappointed in myself. I'm like very proud of myself. I'm like, a lot of things I've done have gone, incredibly far. It's not easy. It took us, if like months, if not a year or two, to convince and to, not even to convince, but like to really sell the product to those big spaces like Clicks, like Edgar's, etc., and be like, this is worthwhile having in your. So I was 100%. Proud. I was proud of myself, and I remain being proud of myself. And the backlash doesn't mean that much.
Yes. And the future for Boity, how's it looking now that we're going into Omoda? Because we've reached our pit stop. We've reached our pit stop. The future, we're actually dropping off some BT signature for Omoda. We're gonna deck it out with some BT signature. It's family, you know. Omoda's my family, so they have to have. I love when you negotiate your deals or you start working with people who understand that I also sell the product.
Absolutely.
How can
and
we collaborate?
I love that they understand that, and they're like, bring it in. Let's, we're gonna dig it out. The whole Cherry group will always be enjoying. The JQ and the Omoda peeps will always be enjoying. So that's cool, and I love the fact that they're open to that. And they're such a brilliant group of people to work with because of that. They're so supportive of your own ventures as well. They're not like, it's just us and only about us. They're like, it's a synergy, it's a collaborative effort, and it's really exciting. And yeah, with regards to the future, I just want to get married, dude. Is it
Mr. Right in the picture?
Not yet, but...
God, we're gonna exclusive.
I am not searching.
I am doing my perfect date for Boity.
This was my perfect date. This was my perfect date.
You know what? I wish you all the best.
Thank you,
I cannot wait to see you in your element with Mr. Right. We don't have to know when it happens.
We'll see.
But we'll see you glowing even more.
I'm excited about that, but more than anything, BT Signature, that's still growing, that's still flourishing. There's still so many other things that we're doing with that, and I'm grateful to be able to actually have this one core business that I'm putting my entire effort into, as opposed to wanting
trying to
do
dip your hand into so many things and you can't fully be there.
As much as I encourage doing a lot, there is a point where it's like too much is also too much.
100%, especially when you don't know all of your businesses, how they function. Like, I'm chasing 10 businesses, but do you know how they function?
You need to figure it out. And like now I'm giving my entire energy and my all into BT Signature, and it's like, it's so good to not feel like I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling confident, and I'm feeling excited. And yeah, we'll see. Maybe, whatever, Mr. Right, babies. Business. I'll be like a business mogul who's just like married and happy and loved.
I see it for you.
Yeah, we'll get there.
If future is bright, Dimas.
Yes. Let's go.
Boity, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For coming into Pitstop. You will reach.
Reached your pit stop because it's hot.
Okay.
Hot.
Boity, you have reached your pit stop.
Thank you.
Right, let's go.
Let's go. Cheers to Omoda.
Cheers.
All right, Pam. Thank you very much. I've got work to do.
Okay, bye. Thank you. Thank you for coming on a test drive with myself and Boity on the Omoda C9. Now let's see who we have next on the pit stop.